I have two philodendron McDowell. I don't know if it's Dean McDowell, but these guys are ready to be staked. They're in little 2-inch pots and they need to go in a bigger pot. And I'm going to pot them together and I'm going to attempt to get them to climb. If you know these McDowells, you know they want to crawl. In their natural habitat, they crawl along the bottom of the jungle floor, but I want them to crawl upwards, and I think it can be done with the right, what do you call it, direction. So that's what I'm going to try to do right now. So let's take them out of the pot and see what we have going on. Healthy roots. I'm not going to move them around at all. I'm just going to leave them how they are. Look at these other ones. I'm kind of sad because I was just looking at this leaf right here. And it's starting to unfurl and you can see there's a hole in it. It's going to have a little blemish, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to let it open and see what happens. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna bump it up into the square 4-inch pot, and I think this will be perfect. So I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, same roots, nice and happy. So these, I'm gonna put them next to each other in here. And you can see how they're kind of growing a little wonky, but this back over here and right here, you can see these nodes right here. There's teeny weeny little aerial roots. You see those? That's what I want to be touching the wood over here. Same thing with these. You see that? Those I want on the back side here, and that's where I'm going to attach them at. So it's going to look like that. These fit snugly in there. I think I'm going to put a little bit of soil on the bottom here. And then put these on here. I know what you're thinking. I know. People are going to say, it wants to crawl. It's fine. It can crawl up this wooden picket. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I used to have a Dean McDowell. It was stunning. And spider mites got it. If you know anything about spider mites, you know that they love big leaves. This is another plant that needs preventative care or the spider mites will find it and take over. That's pretty much it. It's attached right here. You can see it's up against that board. And then I'm just gonna backfill it with my soil right here. I like to make sure this plank is straight. So I put soil behind it and then I'll pack soil in the front of it. And then when I water, I'll water from up top and let the water go down. And then the moisture that stays on this is cedar, so it shouldn't rot, at least for a long time. It'll absorb that moisture and then it'll promote aerial roots to attach. And then once it attaches, it can put all the energy into leaf growth and it'll push out big, beautiful leaves. So that is the goal that we are trying to get to by putting a picket in here for it to attach. So this right now doesn't look like much, but it will be. All these leaves will turn towards the light whenever I put it into its home. So there is that. Philodendron McDowell. Actually, it's beautiful leaves. Beautiful leaves. I'll see you soon.